美国的国安顾问用通讯软体讨论空袭也门叛军的计划，却无细致甲记者加入来军组。地使空袭的计划提早几天互看了了。不过，Trump 接受采访的时是阿家己人，讲军组内底无讨论机密的情报，所以这国安顾问慢变缺失的。
伫白宫西厢办公室拢是记者受在提问，这个空袭行动外泄事件引起各界高度关切。川普先是改变高调态度，将这大问题偏互国安顾问沃兹。
There was no classified information, as I understand it. They used a app, if you want to call it an app, that a lot of people use, a lot of people in government use, a lot of people in the media use. And I think I'll ask Mike. Mike is here. Do you want to respond to that, please?
Yes, Mr.
沃兹先是批评线顶真侪记者透过假造甲有关总统的白插话出名，说是讲伊根本无熟悉大西洋月刊总编辑高伯格。
This one in particular, I've never met, don't know, never communicated with, and we are looking into and reviewing how the heck he got into this room.
面对记者，川普先是表示这是官员无伫战争室内底，面对面讨论要付出的代价。不过，伊话一顿表示，空袭也门正成功，而且这毋是国家机密，会引起这么大的注意，只是因为军组内底分一个所谓的小人，暗指大西洋月刊总编辑高伯格。
Do you think that Mike Waltz made a mistake, and does he need to apologize?
No, I don't think he should apologize. I think he's doing his best. It's equipment and technology that's not perfect, and probably he won't be using it again, at least not in the very near future.
管国前使用无得到授权软体讨论战争计划，阁互记者入群，这重大国安漏洞引起美国政大讨论。参议院自五开听证会，会中一直有批评的声音。
This journalist had at least the ethics to not report, I think, everything he heard. This was not only sloppy, it not only violated all procedures, but if this information had gotten out, American lives could have been lost.
在白宫否认家己有记者政治军组的国安顾问沃兹，后来伫接受福斯新闻访问的时阵，也是承认家己犯错。不过，伊依然坚持讲家己通讯录顶悬是助理电话，毋是记者电话。另外，国务卿认代使用私人电子邮件家爆料高通级别资讯的希拉蕊，当初佮互川普讲要送入家家。这摆国务卿卢比奥等人甚至用通讯软体讨论战争计划。希拉蕊伫社群媒体打文讲，这根本是个公算笑。公视新闻，洪如梅报道。